Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Paul, and in this RedGamingTech.com video, let's discuss AMD officially announcing that they are reducing the cost of their RX 5700 series of GPUs. In yesterday's video, I covered it as a rumor. However, subsequently, it was confirmed by Team Red. Before I put out yesterday's video, I had actually spoken to an AMD PR manager, and he told me at the time, no comment, he could neither confirm nor deny the rumors. Now, generally, when a company makes such a statement, at least in my experience, it's yes, those rumors are true, but we are not officially ready to confirm it. Obviously, if it was a load of rubbish, in general anyway, with such a rumor, they would probably have said, no, I've not heard anything about that. But anyway, we are in this situation now where the anniversary edition card is going to cost $450 US, the RX 5700 XT is going to cost $400 US, and finally the RX 5700 Vanilla is going to cost $350 US. And in an official statement, AMD have said that they welcome competition in the GPU marketplace and they feel it's great for innovation and for gamers, which is a statement I believe that we can all get behind, right? Competition equal good and equals beneficial for us as the person who is plonking down the cash for purchasing a product. There is also, though, an interesting tweet from AMD's Scott Herkelman. He has claimed, debated in regards to the price drop of these cards. And if you read between lines, you can, well, take away from that AMD had always planned to actually launch the cards at this price, and instead the originally announced price was basically to force Nvidia to make a move. And I think this is one of those situations where AMD knew that Nvidia knew that they were not going to launch the cards at that particular price, but Nvidia obviously had to make a response and AMD had to make a response, and I think that both companies knew what the performance of their cards would be, and so we end up having to kind of go through this whole media fiasco. But honestly, it kind of works out for both companies anyway, because obviously they get some positive press. So now Nvidia have launched, or launching actually, there's still the 2080 Super, which we're waiting for confirmation in its performance, but they are launching the Super series of cards. The RTX 2060 is basically going to live alongside the RTX 2060 Super, with the Super variant costing $50 more, but you essentially get almost RTX 2070 levels of performance, not quite, but almost, and the RTX 2070 is being replaced by the RTX 2070 Super, which basically offers almost RTX 2080 levels of performance. So you can look at that as Nvidia basically providing you better performance for the same amount of cash, or you could look at it that they are dropping the cost of their cards. You can make a very compelling argument that those are the prices that Nvidia should have charged originally. For example, the RTX 2070 was heavily criticized on its release simply because of the cost compared to, let's say, the 970 when it first launched. And that is a legitimate argument, but either way, it's great for new customers, it's great for people who haven't yet jumped into buying a new card, but I imagine that there are going to be some folks who have bought a card a couple of months ago, and it's not going to probably tickle them in the right way that they now have an inferior product. I mean, let's say that you bought an RTX 2070, and though you could have gotten a card which is substantially faster, and basically for the same cost. Fortunately, some companies are offering great step-up deals, and also if you've purchased from certain retailers, you can of course easily send back your card and kind of do the old switcheroo. So we're in this very curious position now where AMD and Nvidia have basically drawn the lines, and it's going to be really cool to see exactly what happens in terms of driver optimization for the RX 5700 series. I suspect that it's not just going to be the launch of the cards, it's going to be over a couple of months we see improvements to drivers, and maybe developers as well will kind of release patches to slightly tweak performance, and yeah, with new games as well, like the new Gears of War 5 test that's coming out later this month. I think it's like the 15th or 17th, I can't remember exactly. So yeah, it'll be kind of curious to see how future games kind of do on the RDNA architecture as well. So I think this is one of those situations where I think a lot of this was a publicity stunt, and I'm actually kind of okay with it, to be honest. I think that we as consumers end up benefiting for once, and also the same thing for Intel. From the looks of it, and we are judging this purely from a single review, which of course also leaked online and using 720p results, AMD do lose to Intel when it comes to gaming, and I guess that would explain why Intel issued the challenge to AMD that come meet us in real-world gaming performance. But then again, they are also kicking Intel's butt when it comes to multitask performance, for example, content creation. And if you're a game streamer as well, picking up, let's say, a 3900X is going to be a no-brainer for you. And also, if you have a board like a B350 or an X470 or whatever, in other words, a current AM4 motherboard, you can still plonk in a 3700X, for example, and get a really nice gaming performance. And it's not like gaming on a next-generation Ryzen CPU is going to be bad. In fact, the minimum frame rates do look very Intel-like on average, and the average FPS is also not, terrible. But once again, I'm not going to go too far into that. I went quite in-depth into that yesterday's video. But overall, I'm quite happy with the Ryzen 3000 series game performance. And I suspect that it's going to be a really cool year for PC hardware overall. With all of that said though, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you did, the normal stuff, like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.